So for Roseville, we have got number of homes that sold, or number of homes that went on the market in January was 150. Now that's a little bit down. It's 11% less than December. The number of homes sold is kind of the same as well, down by 11%. So 99 compared to 111 from January compared to December. But the number of homes that went into contract has increased by 42%. So in January, we're looking at 152 homes that went into contract. Compared to December, it was 107. So definitely a big increase in number of homes getting into contract in Roseville. So things are definitely picking up in the Roseville area. Now these first 2 weeks of February, same thing. The number of homes sold has gone up by 42% from the first 2 weeks in January. So in January, 35 homes sold for the first 2 weeks. And then in February, these first 2 weeks, there's been 50 homes that have sold. And the number of homes that went into contract went up even more than what it did the first 2 weeks of January. So we're looking at 53 homes that sold in the first 2 weeks of January. And these first 2 weeks of this month, it's been 64 homes. So even more of an increase. So it's definitely heating up in Roseville. So now days on the market has gone down by quite a bit the first 2 weeks of February compared to the first 2 weeks of January. So right now we're looking at 35 days on the market. And what that means, days on the market, how long after you put your home on the market will it take to get an offer? On average, 35 days. Now we're looking at 99% of the sold over original asking price. What that means, when you list your home for sale, your first asking price, and then now what is the actual selling price? What's the difference in that? If it's 99%, that means that there was on average, there's a 1% homes are sold for 1% less than the original asking price. And the same thing for January was at 99%, which is an increase from December, which is 98%. So the prices are starting to go up just a tad bit. Now the median home price in Roseville, now in January it was at $602,000 median home prices, and if you look at December it was $626,000. So it did down quite a bit. But if you look at the first 2 weeks of February compared to the first 2 weeks of January, it's a 10% increase. So in the first 2 weeks of January it was $568,000. In February, these first 2 weeks, it is $625,000. So prices are going up as well. All right. Now, months of inventory, that is when, say if no one else wanted to sell their home, how long is it going to take for the rest of the homes to sell? If it's between 0 to 3 months, it is a seller's market. 3 to 6 months, it is a neutral market. 6 months and up is a buyer's market. Right now, holding steady at 1.5 months of inventory. These first 2 weeks is at 1.7. Still a strong seller's market in Roseville. Now, out of the homes that are currently in contract in Roseville, there are 51 homes that have gotten multiple offers. So the demand has picked up quite a bit. So not only is more homes going to contract, but more people are offering on those homes, making multiple offers, which tends to increase the price, in which we've seen that in the first 2 weeks of February. So it's definitely something else. If you want to get the actual market report, that's going to be in the description below. Plus, if you want to know more about your actual neighborhood, I have a link for that, Calendly link, and we can go over the neighborhood and how it's performing and how it affects your home's value.